By Great Sui law, any woman who turns 20 must marry. If she's still unmarried at 20, the officials will pick a man and force the wedding.
Miss, those husband candidates the officials picked for you last time were all a bunch of losers. It's only half a month until your 20th birthday. You have to get married now.
They're all eyeing my fortune. But marriage... I've found my marriage candidate. Good looking. I bought him.
From now on, you're Mrs. Live-in son-in-law. You must obey, miss. Follow the 3 obediences and 4 virtues, and be a devoted husband and father. Be a good helper to miss. Give miss 10 or 8 chubby sons.
I need to heal my wounds first. For now, I'll just play the live-in son-in-law to this woman.
My nephew Galen Lin and Miss Sue are a match made in heaven. I picked Ethan Jang for Wendy Sue. Reliable and steady. We know his background.
Ethan Jong is 40 and does nothing all day. He's known as the laziest man in Goldwater Town.
The one I picked for Tang, Sylvan Song, is way better. He's Tang's peer and looks quite handsome too. Sylvan Ju is into every vice. Drinking, gambling, and women.
As an uncle, are you trying to push our miss into a fire pit?
No need for you all to worry. I already have my husband candidate. Sign the divorce agreement.
On the wedding night, sign the divorce agreement.
Cut the chatter and sign it now. Nice handwriting. Yue, Xuan Yu. You're called Lucian Yu. Slaves rarely have names like that. Good looks, and good handwriting too. Your past identity must not be simple.
A defeated captive.
Frontier City has wars all year round. They wound captives, cut their tendons, and sell them as slaves. But you don't look like Chang people.
I'm from the Great Sui.
I don't care who you were before. As long as I haven't brought out this divorce agreement, you're still my live-in son-in-law.
You. Let go.
Getting shy already. We're husband and wife. It'll get even more intimate later.
Miss Young Master Yuen is here to discuss business with you.
Coming to discuss business on my wedding night. Yalan Yuen, what are you up to?
Give me 60% of that silk business you hold. I'll give you 20% of the Yuen family's porcelain business.
Yalan Yuen, I thought you came to give me a wedding gift. Turns out, you came to rob me. Right. You're also one of those who rushed to propose to me before I turned 20.
Am I not even worth more than some random live-in son-in-law you picked up on the road?
He's way better looking than you.
You shallow woman. You're driving me crazy.
If you've got nothing important, don't disturb my wedding night.
Wait. I'll give you 20% of the Yuen family's porcelain business. You give me 20% of your silk.
Deal. Lily, see young Master Yuen out.
Right this way, Young Master Yuen.
In such a hurry to consummate the marriage, huh? That live-in son-in-law, isn't he after your family fortune too?
Isn't Yalan just thinking that among all those losers, he's the best option I have? Even if he has some sincerity, it's mostly calculated self-interest.
Can I explain myself?
For a live-in son-in-law who steals money and tries to run, I should feed him some 3-day fragrance. 3-day fragrance is a poison from the Chang Kingdom. Pretty name, but you have to take an antidote every 3 days. Otherwise, your organs feel like they're being gnawed by worms, and the pain kills you.
If she forces that 3-day fragrance down my throat, it'll be hard to get away later.
Frontier City has a warrant out for you. The moment you leave Sioux Manor, you'll be caught immediately. Go ahead, try to run.
3-day fragrance. I'll drink it.
No need. Leave, once you've healed. I don't want any trouble like you. A man who won't behave won't be kept no matter how handsome. Take the silver and get out.
Sever the tendons of these prisoners and ship them to Frontier City.
Wake up, time to work. Miss said, son-in-law will be doing laundry in the farthest courtyard. Earn 3,000 taels and you can leave.
It's not even dawn yet.
Sioux Manor pays well, but if you only do laundry, you'll be here at least 10 years. Work harder, and it'll still take 5.
Spread the word, no one is allowed into the courtyard where Lucian Yue works. No one enters, no matter what. Boss Zhao, young Master Yuen, I'm late.
Tang just got married. Coming a bit late is only fitting. Now that you're wet, you'll have a kid soon, so your live-in son-in-law can take care of them at home.
Okay, I'll think about it.
A live-in son-in-law? How dare he? Wendy Sue, you'll regret this.
Yalin, do you still want to talk business?
Since Tang is willing to give up 2/10 of my order to young Master Yuan, I have no objections. Let's just sign the contract.
Once Tang stamps the contract for 2/10 of the Yuan family's porcelain business, I'll arrange for someone to go with the Yuan family to Jiangnan to learn about the porcelain trade.
The person on that wanted poster. The one who issued it has a special status. The Su and Yuan families have deep influence in Frontier City. If you could befriend that figure, you might rise to an even higher level.
Thank you, Boss Zhao. I'll mobilize the Yuan family's network to hunt down the man on that wanted poster.
This outfit. How do I wash it?
I never thought he'd be worth so much. Lily, do you think I should hand him over to curry favor with that important person?
Whatever's good for you, miss. Just hand the son-in-law over.
But trading him for gain, that would make me too heartless. That would make me way too disloyal.
Then don't hand the son-in-law over, miss.
I thought it over. If Lucian Yue were truly evil, that important person would have just had the authorities post the wanted poster. This is the 10,000 ants powder. After taking it, your skin will swell up as if gnawed by 10,000 ants. It can temporarily change your appearance and build. Also, the name Lucian Yue is too flashy. From now on, you'll go by Danyu, taking my surname Su.
A businesswoman. Yet she carries every kind of poison.
If you cause me trouble, don't blame me for turning my back on you.
Daniel Su. I'll obey my wife's orders.
At least you know what's good for you.
That face looks familiar. That live-in son-in-law of Wendy Su. I didn't look closely back then. I just remember he had a handsome face too.
Someone's coming. Huh? I just heard a cat meow. Where did that cat go?
My lord, it's not him.
Wendy. She never told me the side effects of this drug. It itches this much. Wendy, did she do this on purpose to mess with me?
Lord Lin, send people to investigate the son-in-law. The son-in-law drank the 10,000 ants powder, and his face is covered in pockmarks.
Then he must be really suffering.
As per the missus' instructions, order all the Su family shops to look into the people on the wanted list.
Everyone's looking for him. If we don't, wouldn't we look suspicious? In 5 days, the caravan departs for Jiangnan. Put him in the caravan and get him out of Frontier City quickly.
These peach blossoms are beautiful. Do you think Miss Su will give these peach blossoms to me?
Wendy greets the young master. The peach tree is honored that the young master likes its blossoms.
Then, what if this young master fancies Miss Su? Miss Su, would you be willing to be my concubine?
I took in a live-in son-in-law a few days ago. How about my live-in son-in-law becomes your concubine, young master?
Miss Su is joking.
You were the one who joked with me first, young master.
It's him. Nathan Ye.
You're leaving with the trade caravan for Jiangnan today. Get out of Frontier City. I put 200 taels of silver notes in your bundle. That's enough for you.
Nathan Ye suddenly showing up in Frontier City is suspicious. I can't leave just yet.
What are you spacing out for? Get going now. You don't have much to pack anyway.
According to the laws of the Great Sway, if a woman loses her marriage and has no children before 35, she must remarry within 3 months.
3 months is enough for me to find another live-in son-in-law.
Can you find another one as handsome as me? Wife, to completely get rid of this law, you need to have a child.
Lucian Yue, you've gone too far.
So should I still leave with the caravan?
No need.
Miss, are you really not sending the son-in-law away?
If he leaves, I'll be forced into marriage again.
But the son-in-law's identity is too dangerous. It'll bring trouble to you, miss.
In Frontier City, a man with his tendons cut, yet even with both our powers combined, we can't find a single trace of him.
Maybe. He's no longer in Frontier City.
If he'd ever been in Frontier City, he would have left some trace. But I couldn't find any trace of him being here. That means someone secretly erased his tracks?
Yalin, say what you have to say.
Tang, don't throw a tantrum at me over that, man. Do you know that young master who came the other day goes by the surname Ye? Ye is the royal surname. He's here to find that person.
Yalin, use your head. If that man is held in such high regard, his identity must be anything but simple. So what if his surname is Ye? There are plenty of royal Ye family members who've been cast aside.
Why are you so upset?
Wendy, you know full well that Lucian Yue's identity isn't simple. Why do you still keep him around? Forget it. Consider it as pre-booking a handsome face for my future child. The sandstorm is coming. After the sandstorm, Frontier City will see war again. The Chang Kingdom is in the desert, buffeted by sandstorms year after year. Every time the sandstorm passes, they try to seize cities from the Great Sui. It's the people who suffer in the end.
Miss Su, you're so kind and righteous. I truly admire you.
Young master, why did you ask me out?
Yalan Yuan gave me 10,000 taels, plus lots of gold and treasure. Won't you give me something too?
What benefits are you promising me, young master?
My father is Prince Xuancheng. Miss Su, aren't you going to suck up to me?
My business is all in Frontier City, or countries like the Chang Kingdom, Siam, or Dashi. Sucking up to Great Sui's elites does me little good. Yuan family's business mainly deals in Great Sui's silk, tea, and porcelain, so he needs to curry favor with you elites. Lucian Yue. He dares to run around out there. Lucian Yue, do you know how many eyes are watching you out there? Are you determined to cause me trouble?
I have things to do.
Do you know, the one who put a bounty on your head is right here.
Who is it?
That young master surnamed Ye, and the son of Prince Swan.
So this is Miss Su's live-in son-in-law. Why the mask?
That's right. He's so paranoid, thinking I was meeting another man in secret. He even came to follow me. Be good now. I'll be back in a bit.
Then, my dear wife, you must not spare another man a single glance.
Me? I only love you. Good boy.
Miss Su's live-in son-in-law is even more delicate and clingy than a woman. I'm actually tempted to take him as my concubine.
Fine. I'll come find you tonight.
Guards.
Shut up.
You? Aren't you Miss Su's live-in son-in-law?
I am. Now. Does young Master Ye still think I'm delicate and clingy?
No, I wouldn't dare. Master, visiting so late at night. It's not to take my life, is it?
Came to be your concubine.
13th Imperial Uncle. 13th Imperial Uncle. How did you end up as a woman's live-in son-in-law?
You issued a wanted poster to catch me.
What wanted poster? You mean that portrait, Imperial Uncle? I heard that in Frontier City. It's faster and easier to find someone that way.
Who told you to come to Frontier City?
I heard you were injured and went missing in Frontier City, so I came here to find you.
You figured Frontier City is far from the court's reach. Easy for you to rake in money, right?
13th Imperial Uncle. Since you came to me, do you have something important for me to do?
You, then, turn Frontier City upside down.
You got it. This shop looks like it's got real money. Come shake them down with me. Huh?
Tie up young Master Ye.
I'm the prince's son. How dare you tie me up?
Even the emperor's son, I dare to tie up. Talk. Why are you wanted for this man?
This man is a notorious womanizer. One of my father's concubines fell victim to him. That's why I had to capture him in secret.
This young Master Ye is slick-tongued, not a word of truth from him.
Everything I said is true. Why is everyone picking on me?
Prince, your subordinate finally found you.
How's the situation in the army?
General Wang is temporarily holding the commander's seal. Everything in the army is in order. The one who shot the cold arrow at you isn't from the army.
The one who harmed me has nothing to do with the Chang Kingdom. He doesn't want to affect the battle situation.
The sandstorm has stopped, and war is about to begin. Will the prince return to the army?
General Wang is holding things down in the army. No need for this prince to go back.
Huh? The prince is still going to stay here as a live-in son-in-law.
I'm staying hidden in the shadows for now. To investigate who's behind harming me.
Oh, by the way, a band of bandits is planning to rob the princess consort's goods.
Where's this princess consort from?
Miss Susan Su. Isn't she the princess consort?
Send an elite squad to protect her goods.
Yes.
Load a gun! Ah.
Miss, this batch of goods arrived all the way without any trouble. No, bandits attacked us.
Finally, something to feel good about.
Tang, cousin uncle's giving you a big gift.
Cousin uncle. I already have a husband.
A woman like Tang shouldn't be stuck with just one man. Percy Pei begs for your kindness, miss. Just keep Percy Pei. He's a pitiful soul. It's not like your household can't afford to feed one extra person.
Then keep him. Lily.
Darling, I've brokered a deal for you. Who is he?
He's the one I sent to serve Tang. You may have decent looks, but you're still not as good as Percy Pay.
I won't keep you talking, cousin uncle. You should head back now. Take young Master Pay to Waterside Garden. Young Master Pay, follow me.
Wendy Sue. Are you that eager to find a replacement?
Let me explain. Cousin uncle insisted on sending him.
Forget it. Ours was just a deal anyway.
Exactly. Why do I even need to explain to you?
Miss, so do you want to have a child with son-in-law or with young Master Pay?
You're just teasing me.
Miss, so do you want to have a child with son-in-law or with young Master Pay?
You're just teasing me.
Son-in-law is your rightful husband. Young Master Pay is handsome and gentle. Lily thinks either one works. Men can have 3 wives and 4 concubines, so it's only right that Miss has 2 husbands.
Did you find out where Percy came from?
Cousin Uncle's father bought him as the star performer from a small brothel down in Jiangnan. Before entering the brothel, he'd had some schooling. His family seemed to have offended someone. That's why they fell into ruin.
Percy was sent in. More are sure to follow. I need to make them drop the idea of sending anyone else.
Wendy, what are you doing?
We agreed back then. That's why I kept you around. So isn't it time we got started on that?
Didn't you already find yourself a Percy? You don't even need me anymore.
Lucy and you. If you don't want to, then leave right now.
Fine.
You. Lucy and Yue. Where did he go? He didn't just finish the job and take off, did he? What's this? So this is the business Lucian Yue mentioned. Where did he find a leather merchant?
This deal. Are you satisfied?
The profit on this leather order is pretty good. It's just that Frontier City is short on supplies. We can't get this much leather at once.
I have a friend with a batch of goods. He's in a hurry to sell.
What's the price?
Good or bad, 300 copper coins per hide.
I need to see the goods first.
All the hides are right here. Take your time checking, Miss Sue.
This leather is great quality. 300 per hide. You'd be taking a loss. Tell you what, I'll pay 500 per hide.
Then thank you, Miss Sue. Prince, we could sell that leather ourselves. Why throw money at Miss Sue for nothing?
She saved my life. Consider it a thank you gift.
The prince is just saying one thing and meaning another.
There's a gardener by Nathan Yee's side. Something's off with him. Have someone keep an eye on him.
I've been lurking around young Master Yi. Haven't found anything unusual. Maybe the Regent Prince has already left Frontier City.
Zedekiah Ye must still be in Frontier City.
I'll go investigate again.
Find Zedekiah Ye quickly and kill him.
Here you go.
This is
The business you set me up with, I'm giving you a cut.
a 1/10 cut, comes to 1,000 taels. You made 10,000 taels off that leather.
Yeah, what's so surprising about that?
That leather batch was solid. Even at top price, 1,000 copper coins per hide. You'd make at most 6,000 taels.
Others sell for 1,000 taels, but I, Wendy Sue, fetch higher. Boss Zhao and the royal families of the 16 states beyond the pass, and it just so happens the Siam Royal Treasury needs top-grade leather. They paid Boss Zhao premium prices to source it.
You're pretty close with this Boss Zhao.
10 years ago, all my parents saved Boss Zhao out in the desert. After that, Boss Zhao took me under his wing in business.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just suddenly thought of my parents.
How did Miss Sue's parents pass away?
10 years ago, when the master and mistress were following the caravan and saving Boss Zhao in the desert, they died under the bandits' blades.
She was only 10 back then.
Yes, the young miss was only 10. Back then, her relatives all bullied her. They wanted to take the property the master and mistress left behind. They even tried to drive the young miss away. After the master and mistress's funeral, the young miss followed Boss Zhao to run business in the 16 states beyond the pass. It wasn't easy for the young miss to get where she is today.
Who's behind you?
I'm just an ordinary gardener.
An ordinary gardener, yet you can't withstand this kind of torture.
Ah,
You have a lover named Scarlet Yi at the Cloud Fragrance Pavilion. She gave you a son. What? Whether your family of 3 reunites on Earth or goes to hell together, your choice.
I'll talk. He wore a cloak. I don't know who he is. His orders were to stop at nothing, to kill the Regent Prince in Frontier City.
The manor has a month's worth of grain stored. All the rest of the surplus grain is here.
Send it all to East City and distribute it to the people.
You're going out of town.
Before the great battle begins, we'll leave Frontier City. We'll come back once it's over.
With war about to break out, the streets will get chaotic. I'll go with you.
Young Master Yi arrested you for being a womanizer. He's too busy scooping money from the rich merchants of Frontier City to bother with you.
What business do you have out there?
I'm going to the granary to send all the grain to the military camp.
Every year before a big battle, Miss arranges for people to deliver a batch of military provisions to the camp.
No wonder, half a year ago, someone from the camp sent over a batch of provisions.
Do you like it?
I do.
5 years ago, the Chang people broke into Frontier City, burning, killing, and looting. Frontier City was almost reduced to rubble. If General Shan hadn't arrived in time, most of us would have already died under the Chiang people's blades. 5 years ago, the Chiang people broke into Frontier City, burning, killing, and looting. Frontier City was almost reduced to rubble. If General Shan hadn't arrived in time, most of us would have already died under the Chiang people's blades. Ever since then, the wealthy merchants of Frontier City would leave the city with their families before a major battle and donate most of their surplus grain to the people who stayed behind.
It was a year ago that the Regent Prince had General Shan transferred away and took command himself. He lost his first battle.
I don't know if Frontier City will be safe this time.
You don't have faith in the Regent Prince? From what I know, he's quite capable.
What would you know, son-in-law? You used to be a slave. From what you know, what could you possibly know?
You can't look down on me and badmouth the Regent Prince because of it.
Are you that close with the Regent Prince to trust him so much? You used to be the Regent Prince's lackey.
Oh, so you're defending your master.
Lackey my foot.
Miss, the granaries in Frontier City hold a total of 26,000 dan of grain. Following convention, we'll keep 20,000 dan for the city's use, and 6,000 dan began shipping to the military camp starting yesterday.
You have this much grain?
The Yang family cornered 4/10 of Frontier City's grain business, but my young miss has quietly seized a good share of the grain trade herself.
Ever since the Chiang people invaded Frontier City 5 years ago, everyone spontaneously opened a grain trade line. Occasionally, we send grain to the army as a way of repaying the soldiers who saved our lives back then. On the surface, I run 2 grain shops, but in secret, I've expanded the business a bit. Only this granary is the Su family granary shown to the public.
My young miss has 10 more granaries this size in Frontier City and over 100 across the entire Great Sway.
Lily, you don't need to share all this with an outsider.
Humph, you had a child with an outsider.
Strike once the Frontier City merchants leave.
Yes.
Thoroughly check entourages of wealthy Frontier City merchants leaving town.
Yes.
What? You said you wouldn't leave Frontier City.
I'll stay at the Su family and wait for you to come back.
Suit yourself then. Just don't cause me any trouble.
The road is dull. Let me play a tune for Miss Su.
Is the miss worried about the son-in-law?
I have an uneasy feeling. Something's about to go wrong.
Dark clouds are pressing low. Looks like it's about to rain.
Miss, the Chang people have stormed into Frontier City.
That fast?
Miss Susan, the Chiang people have attacked Frontier City.
I know.
Where's that live-in son-in-law of yours?
He stayed in Frontier City.
Damn, I must hurry back. Miss Su, can you lend me troops?
I left Frontier City before the war, originally to avoid the Chiang people storming in. But now, can I really just ignore those who stayed behind in Frontier City and only look after myself? We're going back to hell.
Protect the people. Not a single Chiang Kingdom soldier in the city is to be spared.
Zedekiah Ye is in Frontier City. Under these circumstances, he's bound to show up. No need to go looking for him at all. This time, make sure you end Zedekiah Ye's life with one strike.
Rest assured, sir.
I'll go capture them.
Ah.
Higher, higher, higher.
Ah.
Have Master Huan lead a team ahead to scout how many Chiang Kingdom soldiers are in the city?
Understood.
The rest of you, come with me to protect the people.
Yes. Miss Su, I'll take my men and head off first.
Miss, not many Chang soldiers made it into Frontier City. They haven't reached the city center yet. They've already been stopped by the prefectural officer's troops. We estimate fewer than 200 remain.
Good. It's not like 5 years ago.
The Chang Kingdom soldiers have fled.
Don't let them escape.
The general has taken men to chase them down. Miss, go back to the estate first and arrange relief for the people.
Lucian Yue.
Miss, after the Chang Kingdom soldiers broke into the city, the son-in-law disappeared.
The Chiang Kingdom soldiers didn't even make it here. How could he go missing?
I don't know, Miss.
Don't worry, Miss. I'll take some men into the city to check. You go ahead and arrange post-war relief efforts first.
Thank you for your hard work, Master Juan. Steward Lin, send workers to help rebuild the houses and set up porridge stations.
Yes, I'll arrange it right away.
Lily, immediately arrange for doctors and medicine to treat and bandage the wounded and set up a temporary medical tent.
Okay, I'm on it.
Miss, what should I do?
Steward Lin, please go to the shops and pick a few accountants to register everyone. The casualty count and damage situation of the affected people.
Stay put.
On the battlefield, it was you who shot this prince with a sneak arrow.
Why didn't that arrow kill you?
Why do you want to kill this prince?
The Jinzhou mutiny case 3 years ago. Does the Regent Prince remember how many people you killed?
You're a leftover from the Jinzhou case. Do you really think one man can sneak into the army unnoticed? Don't think claiming to be a survivor of the Jinzhou case can fool this prince.
If you don't believe me, just kill me.
To force this prince out, the man behind you colluded with the Chang Kingdom, letting Chang people into the city to slaughter civilians, and the Jinzhou army was also. The Chang soldiers have fought on the battlefield. They wanted to kill this prince, and I will never let a Chang Kingdom soldier step into Great Sui.
Prince, let me go interrogate him again.
No need. Just kill him.
It's handled.
I've been out for 2 days. I'm heading back to Su Manor. You keep investigating.
Yeah. Thank goodness the prince is safe. Please return to the camp immediately to take charge.
The
Chang Kingdom's army is pressing on our borders. It's urgent. What is the prince hesitating about?
Fine. This prince will return to the camp now. What about the Su Manor?
I understand. Rest assured, Prince.
How many civilians were injured?
830 people were injured. 240 died.
Child's father, wake up! You're gone! How are we orphans and widows supposed to survive?
There are many like that. Some still had a breath when they were brought in, but in the end, we couldn't save them. Miss, this is the medical ward for the women. Why save me? Let me die. I've been violated by those Chang Kingdom soldiers. Mommy, don't cry. Mommy, what do I do? I've been defiled. Does that mean I can't live anymore?
Pearl, it's okay. Don't be afraid.
You just went through something awful. You didn't lose an arm or a leg. Why can't you live? Is your purity more important than the little child in your arms, who's only a few years old? If you die, what happens to her?
But I'll never find a good match now. And then the government will just marry me off to some random man.
Then find a live-in son-in-law. I married a live-in son-in-law too.
How can I compare myself to Miss Sue?
We're all women, no different. If I can earn my own keep, so can you. The Su family shops have always been hiring female workers. You can become bookkeepers or shop managers, weavers, cooks, helpers, embroiderers, and so on. You don't have to depend on men. You can support yourselves. Then, no one will dare look down on you.
Mother, I still have 4 years before I turn 20. I'll work hard and earn money these 4 years. Then I'll find a husband who suits my heart.
Mother supports you. What kind do you like? I'll keep an eye out for you.
5 years ago, my daughter was raped by Chang Kingdom soldiers. Her father forced her to take her own life, and I didn't stop him. Flora, Mother is so sorry for what happened to you.
5 years ago, who knows how many women didn't die under the blades of Chang Kingdom soldiers, but died under what they called purity and honor. I only blame myself for being too weak back then to save them. For households affected by disaster that have women, send each one a dose of contraceptive tonic. Tell them to drink it if they need it, and pour it out if they don't.
Miss, I've got news about the son-in-law.
Where did he go?
The son-in-law died under a Chang Kingdom soldier's blade.
What about his body?
His body wasn't found.
No body means he's still alive. Send people to find him. I must see him alive or find his corpse. Lucian Yue, are you really dead? Are you really dead? Knowing the Chang Kingdom soldiers had come, you should have stayed somewhere safe. But you insisted on running out.
Wendy, the Chang soldiers really did break into Frontier City. Have you reached a safe place by now?
What? You want me to trick Wendy Sue? Tell her her live-in son-in-law is dead? No way, I'm not doing it.
This is the prince's order. Please cooperate, young master.
13th uncle is heading back to the camp. He's not planning to be Miss Sue's live-in son-in-law anymore.
How could a prince be anyone's live-in son-in-law? A merchant girl like Miss Sue isn't even worthy of being the prince's concubine.
What if 13th uncle genuinely likes Miss Sue and is willing to make her his princess consort?
But I once called Miss Sue princess consort, and the prince said she isn't.
The herbs cost 5,500 taels, 400 dan of grain, 600 taels for the workers' wages. Ahem. What's with the long face?
That live-in son-in-law of yours is dead. After you went into the city that day, I found his body.
He's really dead. Where is his body?
I sent his body back to his family home in the capital. Actually, he was originally a low-ranking commandant in the army. When the Qiang Kingdom's troops invaded, he immediately went out to fight them.
Why didn't you send his body to Sue Manor?
Miss Sue isn't really his family. I've delivered the message. I won't bother you while you grieve.
Wait. Didn't young Master Yi say he was a flower thief? How is he now a commandant in the army?
Didn't he bully me before?
Lily, doubts cleared. She accepted reality. Order household switches to morning clothes. The whole manor changes into morning clothes. Sue Manor.
Why has Sue Manor suddenly hung white silk? Who died in the manor?
He left without leaving a trace. As if you never existed at all. You must have hated being a live-in son-in-law. Otherwise, why would? Even his body refused to come back to my Sue family.
The Qiang Kingdom army is attacking Frontier City. Why are you running back? What if it's like 5 years ago?
Since you're back, let's quickly arrange how to help these suffering people.
The Yuan family will give every household 5 taels of silver.
Wow, thank you, young Master Yuan.
The Regent Prince has already driven back the Qiang army. Other businesses are slowly returning to the city. We'll all help these people together so you don't have to bear the burden alone.
I'm not tired.
But you look really pale.
Miss, you have a fever. Uncle Lin, arrange a few people to hand out porridge. I'll take Miss back to the mansion to see a doctor.
Let my carriage take you back.
Miss is fine. Just exhausted. Take 2 doses of the medicine and rest well. You'll be fine.
What about her live-in son-in-law? She's fallen ill and he won't even show up to take care of her.
The son-in-law. He's dead.
Dead? Dead?
These days, though Miss didn't show it, I could tell. She's still grieving.
How did her live-in son-in-law just die? When the Qiang Kingdom soldiers came, you should have stayed hidden, not run out to throw your life away. What a fool. Mother.
You've got your head turned by Wendy again. And you just got back. You don't even come home to tidy things up. You insist on running off to find Wendy. Look how chaotic this house is now.
Mother, I'm going to ask Wendy to marry me. Her live-in son-in-law is dead, so I have my chance.
You still haven't given up?
Since everyone has returned for helping the people of Frontier City, let each family take on a share.
The Yang family will give 100 jin of grain to every household.
The Lu family will give 2 bolts of cotton cloth to each household.
The Zhang family will take over the Su family's work to rebuild the collapsed houses for the people.
The Zhuo family will sponsor 500 taels for medicine.
I, Lin, thank all the family heads for your help to the people of Frontier City. In the future, I will surely petition the court to commend you all.
Young Master Yuan, you've gone too far. Our son-in-law just passed away, and you come to propose. Have you been wishing our son-in-law dead all along? Our son-in-law died protecting the people of Frontier City. He died gloriously. He's a hero.
My heart belongs to Tang. That live-in son-in-law of hers is dead. That proves he was never the right match for Tang. Rong and I are the perfect match.
Young Master Yuan, no matter how good you are, my miss doesn't like you. This is nothing but pestering and harassment, no different from the thugs and hooligans on the street.
Let me see. Tang.
My miss said she won't see you. Please leave, young Master Yuan.
Got rid of him.
Miss, what do you plan to do now? Under the law of the Great Sway, if you have no child, you must remarry within 3 months.
Lucian Yue really was useless. Couldn't even plant a seed.
Truth be told, for you, miss, young Master Yuan is the best choice.
The Yuan family isn't run by Yalin Yuan alone. Marrying into the Yuan family? I'd rather take in a live-in son-in-law.
Miss, Magistrate Lin and Elder Master Su brought several more men to the house. Let the miss pick her husband.
Send them all away.
Miss, the Yang family and Zhou family also brought men for you to look over.
Beat them out the door. If they ever come again, we greet them with a club.
Miss, Madame Yuan sent a visiting card and came calling.
Please, show Madame Yuan in.
Right this way, Madame Yuan.
Please have a seat, Madame Yuan.
Yalin insists on marrying Miss Su, and as his mother, I can only go along with it. But a woman always showing her face in public isn't proper. Once you marry in, hand over all business matters to the men of the UN family. You just stay home and bear children, do embroidery, respect elders, wait on in-laws. Your parents died young. No one taught you how to be a proper woman. Out in the public eye all day long. Once you marry in, I'll make sure to teach you well and make you a dutiful, virtuous wife. Your elders are still speaking. What kind of conduct is this? Once you marry in, you must be deferential to your elders.
I haven't married Yellen yet. Madam Ewan, no need to put on airs as my mother-in-law so early. Lily, see the guest out.
If you won't marry Yalen, who will you marry? Did you see the men those families sent for you to look over? A bunch of rotten apples. If you won't marry Yalen, are you going to marry one of them instead?
Please go back and tell Yalen that I, Wendy Sue, will never marry him. Unless he's willing to join my family, then I might consider it. Lily, arrange for someone to post a notice tomorrow. I, Wendy Sue, am recruiting a son-in-law. I don't believe there isn't a single decent man in all of Frontier City willing to join the Sue family.
Our miss is so wonderful. There will surely be many men willing to join. This time, we need to pick carefully. We absolutely cannot pick another son-in-law like that one.
Right. Find someone better than Lucian Yu.
The princes have already driven the Chang Kingdom troops back 30 li.
Can this battle finally stop now? Wolfgaze Slope, 50 li away, is easy to defend and hard to attack. We must drive them beyond Wolfgaze Slope, then build fortifications there. Only then can Frontier City and even the entire Great Sway be safer.
But near Wolfgaze Slope, there's more sand and it's even drier. It suits the Chang Kingdom troops better for fighting, which is disadvantageous to us.
This is extremely difficult, but if we can build defensive fortifications on Wolfgaze Slope, it can protect Frontier City and Great Sway from Chang invasions for centuries.
Wolfgaze Slope is that important. The Chang Kingdom will probably fight to the death to defend it. I'll go arrange tomorrow's attack plan first. Prince, get some rest.
Night.
Prince.
Has Wendy Sue returned to Frontier City?
The day the Chang Kingdom troops break in, Miss Sue turned back with her people and returned to Frontier City.
What? Is she okay? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Miss Sue is safe and sound. She even helped the displaced people rebuild their homes.
Good to hear. Once the war settles in a few days, I'll go back to Frontier City to check on her. I wonder if she'll hold it against me.
Prince, word came from the capital. The list of people who left the capital some time ago has arrived.
Investigate everyone on the list and find out where they went after leaving the capital and what they did.
Everyone, anyone not heading toward Frontier City must be investigated.
My miss is seeking a husband to marry into the family. Eligible bachelors can register at Sue's tea house.
What are Miss Sue's requirements for a husband? Can I sign up?
Eligible bachelors, aged 18 to 30, are all welcome to register. Miss, so many people want to sign up. This time we're bound to find you a perfect and devoted husband. Let's go to Sue's tea house and watch the fun.
Didn't you set the age limit at under 30? How is someone this old showing up?
You don't meet the requirements. Leave now.
Miss Sue's husband died less than 3 months after the wedding. She must be a jinx.
Miss Sue also brought death to her father and mother. Her fate is cursed from birth. Anyone she gets close to will die.
You all rush to marry into the Sue Manor, chasing wealth and glory. But before you enjoy any fortune, you might lose your life.
They are way out of line. Let me go down and confront them.
Forget it, Lily. It's Magistrate Lin and the other merchant families who put these people up to it.
Miss, all the applicants have pulled out.
Not a single one stayed. They're all a bunch of cowards. Fine. None of them were worthy anyway.
Tang, why won't you marry me? You want to take in a husband, but those people won't let you have it your way?
Yalin, didn't Madam Ewan pass my words to you? I told you I will never marry into the Ewan family. Of course, if you're willing to marry into the Sue family, I might actually consider it. After all, that face of yours isn't bad to look at.
Tang, can you please not make things hard for me?
What? Not willing to marry in? Then please stop bothering me over and over again from now on.
Miss Sue.
Didn't I tell you to stop bothering me, young Master Pei?
I heard Miss is seeking a husband. I'd like to sign up.
You're someone my cousin uncle sent over, so I won't pick you.
I have no business ties with your cousin uncle, nor does he hold anything over me.
Then why would my cousin uncle send you to me?
When your cousin uncle went south for business, he was once helped by my father. He meant to help me secure a good future.
Is being my live-in son-in-law a good future? Young Master Pei, don't you know people everywhere say I'm cursed, that I bring death to husbands and parents? Aren't you afraid that within 2 months of marrying me, you'll be dead?
People are ignorant and believe whatever they hear. Since Miss Sue must have a live-in son-in-law, why not choose me? I'm willing to do whatever you say, Miss Sue.
Whatever I say? Would you also agree to sign a divorce agreement before we marry?
Yes.
Percy's background checks out clean, and he's good-looking too. Gentle-natured and obedient. Definitely better than some random person off the street. Fine, then I choose you. Now, let's write out the divorce agreement. Just sign your name and press your fingerprint. With young Master Pei's ability and looks, you're sure to find a better future. Why would you be my live-in son-in-law?
I like Miss Sue.
Then I'll have the manor arrange the wedding. I'm busy, don't come looking for me.
Prince, it was Hugo Du of the Censorate who arranged for someone to shoot you on the battlefield. He's also the one who allied with the Chang people to storm Frontier City. After returning to the capital, he's been erasing the evidence.
There must be someone behind Hugo Du. We must return to the capital quickly to take control of the situation. I'll make a trip to Frontier City. You wait for me here.
Prince, we should head back to the capital first.
I'll go tell her, and if she's willing, I'll bring her back to the capital.
Hurry to Sue Manor to get the gift money. Miss Sue is getting married today. The Sue Manor will scatter tens of thousands of copper coins.
Miss Sue is getting married. Which Miss Sue are you talking about?
In all of Frontier City, the Miss Sue who's so wealthy and kind can only be Wendy Sue.
Doesn't she already have a live-in son-in-law?
That live-in son-in-law of hers died at the Chang people's blades when they invaded.
That's impossible. Hiya.
Bow to each other.
Hold on.
Bow to each other as husband and wife.
Hold on.
Lucian Yue.
Wendy Sue. I've only been gone 2 or 3 months and you can't wait to marry someone else? Are you acting like I'm dead?
Weren't you dead? Everyone in Frontier City knows my live-in son-in-law died heroically fighting the Chang people.
I sent word to you.
Young Master Ye came to the door himself and told me of your death. He said your body was sent back to your family home in the capital.
I never arranged any of that. That wasn't my doing.
I think. You hated being a live-in son-in-law of the Sue family so much that even in death, you didn't want your body in the Sue household. Since you're still alive, then congratulations, finally free from being the Sue family's live-in son-in-law. You can go and be your glorious young general.
I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm still your husband. I won't allow you to marry someone else.
Lucian Yue. Even if you're alive, we signed the divorce agreement a long time ago. Who I marry is none of your business.
My prince, we're running out of time. We need to go now.
Farewell, young general. The wedding continues. Lucian Yue, let go of me.
Put Miss Sue down.
Prince, go first. I'll hold them off.
I am Regent Prince Zedekiah Ye. Who dares to stop me?
Regent Prince. So, being Regent Prince means you can just kidnap a woman? You bastard, let go of me.
I need to rush back to the capital to handle things. No time to explain. This was my only option.
Then let me go back. I won't marry Percy anymore.
No.
Your Highness the Regent Prince, I have such a big business to attend to. If I stop, thousands of people will lose their jobs.
I won't restrict your freedom. If your business needs anything, I'll arrange people for you. Even the Regent Prince's household business. If you'd like, you can manage it too.
So, no matter what, you won't let me go.
Once we're back in the capital, you'll stay with Nathan Yi first. Once I've settled things in the capital, we'll hold our grand wedding.
Whatever you say, one more grape.
Lily is in the carriage behind.
Didn't we arrive at Xuancheng Prince Manor? Why are we still going forward?
Given your Mrs. status, you can only enter through the side gate of the manor.
What's wrong with our Mrs. status?
A shameless merchant girl Shang, who seduced our young master and charmed him into bringing her home. Think you've hit the big time just by stepping foot in here. Once the young master gets bored, you'll be tossed away like a rag. You'll stay at Begonia residence. Don't wander off.
Excuse me, madam, where is Nathan Ye?
How dare you? You can't call the young master by his name.
Tell Nathan Yi to come see me.
Miss, this place isn't as nice as our mansion.
Bound by obligation. Living under someone's roof. I'll make do. The staff here treat us badly and won't pass along a message to Nathan Ye. Let's go pay a visit to Prince Xuancheng first.
Miss Su?
You good-for-nothing prodigal, bringing a merchant girl Shang into the house. Now the whole capital thinks we, Xuancheng Prince Manor, is nothing but money grubbers.
Miss Su, allow me to introduce you. This is my father. Dad, this is Miss Su. She's super rich in Frontier City.
How rich is Miss Su?
Our Mrs. Business spans all 16 states beyond the pass. She's filthy rich.
But that still doesn't mean she should be Nathan Ye's concubine. And she definitely can't marry him. He's not worthy. Miss Su should be our palace's crown prince consort instead.
What?
He's just a good-for-nothing who only knows how to eat, drink, and play. He's not worthy of Miss Su. His brother's better, handsome, talented in letters and martial arts. Perfect for Miss Su. Miss Su, think about it.
Dad, you can't put me down and prop up big brother like that. Besides, Miss Su likes me. She's the concubine I want to take.
Can't I just be a guest advisor you've invited to the palace? Why does it have to be a concubine?
Matters of romance won't raise any suspicion.
You little brat. Why are you crowding Miss Su so close?
Prince, I'd like to buy a few maidservants. Also, set up a small kitchen at Begonia Residence and arrange some staff.
Hey, Miss Su, go right ahead. Whatever you need, just send this brat to handle it.
Prince, Miss Su has been settled at Xuancheng Prince Manor.
You took it upon yourself to pass along my message falsely. Go report for 50 lashes.
Yes.
My father used to oversee the treasury. Everyone went to him for money, so he's pretty close with silver.
I can tell. True family tradition. The capital is livelier than Frontier City.
Of course.
That shop over there is nice. We can take it over and open a tea house. The business doesn't look good, so we should be able to take it over cheap. Let's go take a look. Young Master Ye, please bring the matchmaker here.
What would you two misses like to eat?
Bring us one of every signature dish you have. What's going on outside?
The Regent Prince has returned from the frontier. He's been executing people in waves these past few days. Today, it's the Shi family.
All these people are being escorted to be beheaded.
The ones sitting in the prison carts up front are to be executed. The families following behind, the men get exiled, and the young women become camp prostitutes.
Miss Su, I've brought them all over. Take your pick.
What kind are you looking for, miss?
What our miss needs isn't just any ordinary maid. It's fine if you can't read or write, but you must learn. No sneaky, two-faced types.
Which ones has the miss picked?
I'll take them all.
Right away.
Take Lily and pick out 20 more maids.
Why do you need so many maids? How about I think of a way to redeem a miss from the Shi family to keep you company? She's beautiful and quite talented.
Why don't you buy her out and send her to the Regent Prince so she can serve him in bed? And stab him to death. A wise man doesn't stand beneath a crumbling wall. Women too, the Z family women may be innocent and pitiable, but I won't keep her by my side.
Your Majesty, Hugo Du of the Censored colludes with the Chang Kingdom, secretly letting Chang troops into Frontier City to slaughter the people and hired assassins to ambush your son.
The evidence is conclusive. Then deal with it according to the law.
Prince, why did you only charge Hugo Du with treason, but let the assassination attempt slide?
The trail was wiped clean. Can't trace who was backing him. Those who want this prince dead are after the position of crown prince. Maybe it's the emperor himself.
The emperor has been mentioning the Eastern Palace a lot lately. What are your thoughts, Prince? Do you want that position?
Father favors ninth brother. Eighth brother has won over many court officials. Fourth brother seems neglected. But he's secretly scheming too.
With you around, Prince, they don't stand a chance.
This prince has no interest in the Eastern Palace.
Why do you need so many maidservants?
Did you find the people I asked for?
Greetings to Miss Su.
From now on, I'd like to ask you two gentlemen to teach these maids daily. An hour of reading and writing, an hour of accounting and math.
Teach maidservants. Teaching a merchant girl Shang to read and write is already beneath me. Teaching a bunch of enslaved maids is insulting me. Skills like using the abacus and keeping accounts. If Miss Su's maids learn these, won't they go out and become shopkeepers and bookkeepers?
This young master will pay you triple wages, so can you teach them or not?
Since you look down on them from the bottom of your hearts, even if you stay, you won't teach them with your full effort.
Then I'll double the pay and find you new teachers.
Keep the pay the same, and young Master Ye announces publicly that he's here to teach the household maids. That's all.
Miss Su isn't short on money. A big reward will always attract brave takers.
Do you think that being a maid, just serving tea and waiting on the master is enough? Why learn all these things? When I was 12, my parents died at the hands of desert bandits, and because I was a girl, my relatives took over the business my parents left behind. Fortunately, my parents taught me to read and write, to do accounts and do business, so I could fight my way through, traded with the 16 states beyond the pass, and even made my relatives behave, forcing them to give back the business they stole. I'm never short of people to serve me, but I have countless businesses that need loyal people to manage.
Starting tomorrow, everyone must build up their strength. Each of you must fill a vat of water and run 2 laps around the yard.
She wants to hire people to teach the maids, find 2 tutors, and send them over.
Miss Sue also bought a restaurant, planning to turn it into a tea house.
Isn't Evan Yan about to hold a tea tasting event? Have him send an invitation to Wendy Sue's tea house.
All right. It's just that restaurant. Prince Rui's men had their eye on it and secretly pulled strings. They made the restaurant's business suffer, but hadn't bought it yet, before Miss Sue snapped it up.
She really has a great eye for business.
Miss, these 2 are the teachers who came to apply.
Why would you 2 be willing to apply? From what I know, the capital is full of powerful and wealthy families, all hiring teachers for their children to learn all kinds of knowledge. The pay is good, and if a student goes on to succeed, you or the teacher gets a good reputation too. Teaching maids, though, it'll be hard for either of you to make a name for yourselves.
I know it's hard for women to make their way in the world. Miss Sue must understand that hardship even better. That's why you want to teach the maids to read and do math?
And what about you, sir?
Me? I'm just a scholar who failed the imperial exam. Those big prestigious families look down on me. I figured my skills should be plenty for teaching maids. Just earning some wages to get by.
Then you're both hired? I hope you 2 will set aside worldly prejudice and teach them with dedication.
Elegant Spring Tea House opens today. All tea snacks at 20% off.
The Zhuancheng Prince Manor came to write a plaque, wishing Elegant Spring Tea House great business.
They've got connections with the Zhuancheng Prince Manor. Let's go in and check it out. Besides, everything's cheap today. The tea snacks inside look nice. Let's go try some.
This month, any customer who spends over 2 taels of silver at our shop gets 1 chance to draw a prize. Prizes include Rue Kiln, white porcelain tea sets, and pine soot ink. Master Lou's original calligraphy and premium cloud mist tea. 1 private room at the tea house for a month. For 100 copper coins, every draw wins a prize. Guaranteed.
I'm just a plain guy, so even if I draw that pine soot ink, it's just a lump of black rock to me.
If you don't like the prize or it doesn't suit you, you can exchange it for silver at its value.
Hey, that's not bad. If I go have tea today and draw a prize worth 100 taels, wouldn't that be a huge win? Haha, let's go try our luck too.
Spending 50 taels just to buy pine soot ink is indeed hard to justify. But if I spend 2 taels on tea and happen to win pine soot ink, that'd be a blessing.
Brother Song, what if you don't win?
I got the tea at 20% off, and they're even giving me 100 coins. Isn't that still a bargain?
True. Come on, let's go have some tea together.
Congratulations, young master. You've won the pine soot ink.
I won? Quick exchange it for 50 taels.
Huh? My pine soot ink is gone.
Rest easy, young master. There's still pine soot ink in the prize pool.
I won! I won 50 taels of silver. Ha ha ha.
No Qingquan Tea House today. Let's try it right here.
Welcome! Miss, today the tea house earned 5,000 taels. Only 2 prize pine soot inks were given out. 5 servings of cloud mist tea, 1 set of Rue Kiln white porcelain teaware.
Not bad. Pretty much what I expected.
Earning 5,000 a day means 150,000 a month. That's 1.8 million a year. Our family's 20 shops. I don't even make that much in a year.
We're still in the red. The prizes alone cost more than 5,000. When we opened, paying those shills to hype things up cost 200 taels. We also spent 1,000 taels paying people to spread the word about our tea house to the neighbors. Ingredients, wages, plus buying and renovating this tea house. Altogether, we've spent over 100,000 taels.
Then, a month later, it's pure profit.
In the coming days, the Elegant Spring Tea House's name will spread. Other tea houses will make moves against us. You need to think of countermeasures. Come up with a new gimmick every 7 days. And release a new product.
I've got it all arranged, miss. Don't worry.
Song Smoke Ink, Master Lou's calligraphy, Rue Kiln tea sets, all meant to attract the literati and refined guests. They'll become regulars at the tea house, exchanging prizes for silver. That attracts casual customers who make up the majority of the tea house's guests. Whether the tea house's goods are good or not, you have to get people in to taste them before they'll know. Wendy is a true business genius.
The tea house's owner is Lily. Seems like Lily handles all the affairs. Miss Sue hasn't gotten involved at all.
Lily was also taught by Wendy Sue.
Prince.
Why are you here?
I want to be stationed at Frontier City.
Military, I want to be stationed at Frontier City. The Chang soldiers have already been driven out of Wolfgaze Slope. The Wolfgaze Slope fortification proposal passed the Ministry of Works and Revenue. Besides, General Wang is at Frontier City. No need for you to go.
I've come to beg you privately, Prince. Please grant this request.
Give me one reason to convince this prince.
There's a woman I love in Frontier City.
I thought you were a block of wood. Didn't expect you'd fall in love so early. Frontier City. I'm somewhat familiar with it too. What kind of woman is she?
She's wonderful. I haven't confessed my feelings to her yet. What if she doesn't accept? Forgive me, but I can't reveal her identity or name to anyone for now.
Frontier City is settled, but storm is brewing in the capital. Find a chance to confess your feelings. If she's willing, go to Frontier City and bring her back to the capital. Shuo, try this pastry. I'll be getting married soon, too. Wonder whose wedding toast we'll drink first.
Everyone, come and judge for yourselves. Elegant Spring Tea House's snacks are killing people. Yesterday, my husband ate pastries at Elegant Spring Tea House, and this morning he came down with a high fever, foaming at the mouth. Before long, he fell unconscious.
Elegant Spring Tea House sells poison pastries. How terrifying. The pastries are poison.
It can't be just him affected. Maybe he caught a sudden illness and is framing the pastries to scam money.
Makes sense. Who knows what else he ate after the pastries yesterday?
My husband ate nothing else after the pastries yesterday.
The tea house manager, come out and explain yourself.
Yeah, give us an answer.
Everyone, I'm the owner of the tea house. These two are the world-renowned Divine Dr. Mo and Divine Dr. Lee. They're our resident physicians. They strictly oversee the ingredients and recipes of our pastries.
I know these two divine doctors. They're incredibly skilled. Plenty of high officials are begging for an appointment.
Please, both divine doctors, examine the poisoned man on the ground.
He was poisoned by raw Penelia. Force-feed thick ginger juice or egg white, then induce vomiting, then give licorice root decoction to neutralize the poison.
Hurry to the shop and get some egg white.
So it really was poisoning. The Elegant Spring Tea House pastries really are toxic.
The divine doctors the tea house hired themselves have confirmed their pastries are poisonous. Isn't that shooting themselves in the foot?
After taking raw Penelia, toxins surface within half an hour. But this lady says her husband ate the pastries yesterday and only showed symptoms this morning. Raw Penelia is pungent. If mixed into pastries, you'd taste that something's off immediately.
So it was a tea house set up to extort money.
How shameless.
Even though your poison is cured, you'll often have a sore throat and long-term hoarseness. And you might even lose your sense of taste.
Our pastry recipes were all refined under the guidance of the two divine doctors. They're not just delicious. They also have medicinal, restorative, beautifying, and health-preserving effects.
If I eat at Elegant Spring Tea House often, will I get a chance to get a consultation from the two divine doctors?
Even without a doctor's consultation, eating the pastries at Elegant Spring Tea House is still good for your health.
Thank you all for coming. Everything at Elegant Spring Tea House is 10% off today.
Such a great business. Should have been mine. Did you find out what her connection to the Swanchang Prince Manor is?
She's a merchant girl Shang, that second young Master Yi brought back from Frontier City. The shop owner is the maid by that merchant girl side.
Arrange some men tomorrow to wreck the Elegant Spring Tea House.
You opened a shop in the capital. Did you pay us protection money?
Run!
Our tea house has official tea licenses from the government and guild permits from the tea association. All required documents are in order. Who are you people? Why should we pay you?
Because our fists are hard.
Men, throw them out!
Either you become my concubine, or you pay me 50% of your shop's profits as protection money.
50%? You might as well just rob us.
That's exactly what we're doing. We'll take you back as a concubine. Brothers, grab all these girls, one for each of us. A woman going out to do business, isn't she just asking to be bullied by men?
Let me go.
Elegant Spring Tea House is protected by this prince. Anyone who dares cause trouble for Elegant Spring Tea House from now on is challenging this prince.
Zedekiah, Yi saved the owner of that tea house. They also took Divine Dr. Mo and Divine Dr. Lee to the palace to treat the emperor.
My prince, the bully causing trouble at the tea house was arranged by Lucio Lu, the regent princes behind the tea house. Could he make trouble for you over this?
Zedekiah Ye was probably after the two divine doctors and sheltered the tea house as a bonus. Not only can he win over Elegant Spring Tea House, but the real owner behind it might even bring the Xuanxing Prince Manor into his fold.
That merchant girl Shang staying at Xuanchang Prince Manor came from Frontier City, and the Regent Prince also returned from Frontier City. Could the two of them have known each other long before?
By your reasoning, if Merchant Girl Shang is living at Xuanchang Prince Manor, doesn't that mean Prince Xuanchang had already sided with Zedekiah Ye long ago?
If the regent prince and that merchant girl are not close, then her spending a fortune to open a tea house in the capital and inviting two divine doctors shows her wealth and connections are far from ordinary. And look at Elegant Spring Tea House. Business is booming, showing her shrewd management. As a woman in business, She's clearly sharp and ambitious. If you can bring her under your wing, my prince.
You should go make contact with her. If she's not yet the Regent Prince's person, this time, we must not let the Regent Prince get there first.
Then we must come fully loaded with sincerity.
What kind of sincerity would work?
Lucio Lu. We hand Lucio Lu over to her before he does.
Lucio Lu is this prince's money bag. Lucio Lu can't be saved anymore. Better to give this gift yourself than let the Regent Prince deliver it. If he could win over that merchant girl Shang, would the prince still worry about money?
You can offer that merchant girl a concubine position, and once you ascend the throne, offering her imperial noble consort, but a merchant's daughter is low-born, it's a chance to change her standing and rise to the top. It will surely tempt her heart.
Hello, Miss Sue? Earlier at Elegant Spring Tea House, when that bully made trouble, it was all this man's doing. This prince hands this person over to Miss Sue for punishment.
And who might you be?
This prince is Prince Rui, the 8th, son of His Majesty the Emperor.
So you're His Highness, Prince Rui. Thank you, Your Highness, for standing up for my maid. Well, Prince Rui, just hand him over to the authorities.
Prince Xuansheng's manor hasn't been repaired in years, and it's not spacious enough. If Miss Sue doesn't mind, would you be willing to move into my Prince Rui's manor?
Thank you for your kindness, Prince Rui. I'm quite comfortable at Prince Xuansheng's manor.
Miss Sue is beautiful and clever. This prince fell for her at first sight. I wish to take Miss Sue as my concubine.
How many concubines do you already have at Prince Rui's manor?
This prince only has 8 concubines in his mansion. Miss Sue can rest assured. They're all easy to get along with, of course, but none of them compares to Miss Sue.
You've gone too far. Coming to my home to poach from me. You've gone too far. Coming to my home to poach right under my nose.
8th brother, are you trying to take my wife as your concubine?
The son-in-law is here.
My dear.
My husband. You finally made it. Everyone, let me introduce you. This is my husband, Percy Pay.
You got married. 13th brother. Someone else's wife. How did she become your wife?